Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for September 2nd to the 8th. This is for Cancer, Cancer Rising, and Cancer Moon. And we're going to jump right into it, Cancer. This is a big week. As you can see, Mars is moving into your sign. We're kicking off this week with a new moon in Virgo, but I want you to remember on September 1st, before we even get to the new moon, and it's kind of lumped together with this new moon, Pluto and Uranus are going retrograde. Remember the bookends. I talked about this in your monthly forecast just last week. They're really, really strong. Uranus going retrograde. That's some radical change that's happening. Big breakthrough energy that's happening for you. This is really, really significant. And then Pluto going back into Capricorn. Wow, that is your, Capricorn rules your house of partnerships, relationships, commitment. So you're definitely processing a lot of things, maybe setting up these new systems and structures in your life. Also, I want you to remember that Venus is still in Libra. This is really great. And you're going to feel this overlap. And I'm going to talk about this for you. You're just going to have a really strong emphasis on home, family, things that have to do with home, okay? Because Venus in Libra is so great. Venus is in its I'm still recording this while Mercury's retrograde. Venus is exalted. Venus is still its exaltation in Libra, and that rules your fourth house, okay? You're the native ruler of the fourth house. So the other thing that I just want to bring, speaking of Mercury, it's going to be no longer retrograde by the time we get to this point. Still in shadow, but no longer retrograde. Okay, now, Monday, September 2nd, we got that new moon in Virgo. It is happening late in the day, around 10 p.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time. So, yes, depending on where you watch this, it could be happening on the 3rd, wherever you live in this world, okay? But it's happening at 11 degrees. Now, really interesting in degree theory, 11 degrees is linked to Aquarius. So, this weekend, you really might just feel it right off the bat because Uranus is the ruler for Aquarius. So with this energy, I mean, you could just feel some powerful breakthroughs from the get-go, okay? Even maybe something that stirred within you after that full moon in Aquarius that was really potent. But in any case, this day, Uranus is going to be trining Pluto. And that's why you may have a bigger breakthrough than you would imagine. Something inside you just stirring up. You're like, I got to change this. I want to change this. Now, it's happening on the same day as the new moon in Virgo. Remember what I said. It's at 11 degrees, okay? Now, the new moon is happening on September 2nd, 9-2. 9 plus 2 equals 11. 1 plus 1 equals 2. So there's that overlap there. And I really like this. I know 11 is a master number, but I'm going with 2 here. And if you're into numerology, you know that 11 is just a higher vibration of 2. But I'm going with 2 because 2 is linked to the moon, okay? 2 is linked to the moon, and 2 is very feminine energy, like Virgo. Virgo is a very feminine sign. The moon is very feminine as well. All right. So this is all intuition. It's empathy. It's sensitivity. It's creativity. Really, really, really nice here. Really wonderful here. The etymological root of Virgo is the virgin or the maiden. All right. So there's a sense of purity and this focus on self-care and health when we get to this new moon in Virgo. And you remember, we're in Virgo season with the sun in Virgo as well. So all of this could be really big themes for you. And there is this maternal energy, mother energy that may be coming up around this time. Okay. So just think about this new harvest. Again, we're thinking about Virgo season, new moon in Virgo, something new brewing in your life around this new moon. Now, Virgo rules your 3rd house, so communication could be a big thing. I would not be surprised if you have important conversations, if you are signing something, agreeing to something, if there's emphasis and activity. Remember, you, Cancer, have a lot of family stuff happening now, all right? And the 3rd house does rule siblings and aunts and uncles, cousins, even neighbors, all right? So there's a lot of that energy and even travel. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of y'all are taking trips, maybe short distance trips, especially to see family. Okay, so really, really nice new moon for you. Now, the other thing about Virgo is that Virgo does rule routines. So you could be falling into some new routine here. And remember, Mercury is the ruler for Virgo. So even up here, streamlining things, decluttering things of the mind. All right. So really putting things in order, especially with a big focus on health, healing, and habits. Could be really big themes around this time. All right. Now, research and details, huge Virgo trait that you may be feeling, really going deep into researching things about health. You may be asking questions like, is echinacea good for me? Is valerian root, what is that? I'm going to research it a little bit more. What exactly is sound bathing? Things like that. You may just be a lot more invested, interested, compelled. Is ice water great for my hamster? The sixth house rules pets, Virgo rules pets. So there could be a lot of activity with pets as well. Okay. Now, health, fitness, wellness, all really big themes. Maybe you making a really big commitment. Remember what I said, like signing contracts or agreements. Could even be maybe you sign up for, yoga classes or a new gym, or there's something here. Or maybe you, I don't know, buy a Peloton if those things are still cool these days. But there is going to be this focus on health. All right. It is Virgo season. Last Virgo season, I cut processed sugar from my diet. Okay, so anything that you're doing now, it's things that are helping you. All right, things that are helping you, and you just being more mindful of that. Now, because it is a new moon in Virgo, Virgo also rules. Remember, I said daily activity, so work is involved. So there is a sense of like your sense of duty in terms of work. So you could be settling into a new role with this Virgo energy, this new moon. It could feel like being your first day on the job as an intern. As an intern, there is this excitement. Everything's got to be perfect. Remember, Virgo is all about striving for perfection. It can be in a really fun way because Mercury is in Leo, but there is got to be this sense of got to be detail oriented, got to make sure this is perfect, get the coffee going, get all of that stuff, being very attentive. It's all about the day to day here, the step by step moving along your path, because one day you want to move on up and become the CEO of Claire's or Pizza Hut, whatever you want, wherever you want to go. Okay, but this is all about service to others, Virgo season, all right, as well as this new moon. So there could be this sense, especially for you, Cancer, again, looking at what's going on for you, helping others, supporting others, really big people person energy in terms of going out of your way to support others, being emotionally invested, emotionally involved, intuitively as well. Okay. There's that huge element of support for other people. I'm a Virgo moon, by the way. I'm, have my moon in Virgo natally in my chart. I love helping people. All right. So really set intentions around this time. Really big communication energy for y'all. Now, Saturn is actually going to be opposite the sun and the new moon around this time. And just, like I said in your monthly forecast, this is a time where you may feel that, the path that you're on is, just getting a little bit steeper. It may appear that way. There may be like a mosquito or two as well, but you got a sunset to catch. You got your good camera out. You're like, I've got to get this sunset photo. So you got goals. You got to keep going. All right. You got to keep going, but you could actually just feel really falling into place now. Like you're feeling, remember, you've been working with Saturn's energies for some time now, and it's really been affecting like spirituality for you. All right. Now, and don't forget with the new moon in Virgo, big thing here. This new moon in Virgo, as I mentioned in your monthly forecast, is linked to the full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo that we'll have March 2025. So when I say there's a new thread, a new story that you're enacting, okay, there is a lot of it's tied to 2025. Like I said, with the Pisces eclipse that's happening this month as well, we're moving into the Virgo Pisces axis. So big moment for you. What else? Oh, and the new moon in Virgo, as I said in your monthly forecast, Mars will square Neptune around this time. It's just a good time to just ask yourself, the things the intentions that I'm setting, is this what I really want for myself? It just trust your intuition. You're going to have a lot of intuitive energy flowing this week. So I think that you're going to be fine here, but just know, remember, Neptune does cloud things. Okay. Brings that fog, and Mars is making things a little trickier too, with those elements of suspicion, jealousy, deception. And remember, I don't know if I mentioned this in your monthly forecast, but with themes like that, those low energy frequencies like jealousy and deception, you can't have that alone. You can't be jealous of yourself. You can't be suspicious of yourself. So another person is involved here. All right. So just keep that in mind. Just vibrate at this high frequency and know your truths. I'm doing a lot of hand gestures for you. Now, the big thing here for you, the big kahuna, Wednesday, September 4th, we get to Mars moving into your sign all month and next month. That is right. Mars is in your sign for all of September and all of October. That's not it. Mars is going retrograde at the end of the year and then back into your sign in January. So there's going to be some things that come up around then that link to something's happening around now. All right. Now, so here's the thing. Mars in your sign. If you know Mars in Cancer, you know Mars is in its fall in your sign. And another thing that I'm going to mention is that I also natally have Mars in Cancer in my birth chart. I've been, this is an energy I've worked with since the day I was born. All right. So this is, even though it's in its fall and emotions can be heightened and people can be ultra sensitive with Mars in Cancer, just vibrate at this high frequency and use it. I say emotionally controlled actions is what you take. Okay. And this is Mars. That's just, it can be a little conflicty and he's a little impatient. Being in a sign that's all about home and family and love and nurturing. So there definitely, when I say for you, Cancer, a lot of family energy. Yes, there can be a little bit of, the claws could come out a little bit, right? The Cancer being the crab could come out a little bit. All right. So just, that's what I'm saying. It's just around this time, just be mindful of that. All right. Communication is going to be highlighted for you throughout Virgo season. It is your third house. So, but the benefits of Mars and Cancer, yes, there is this, it's like, really, really striving to be protective for your family, for your loved ones, for your home space, all of that. Okay. Security and protection become a really big priority for you. You could really feel things through. That nurturing energy does come out. Really embrace that. Again, I have Mars in Cancer. I get it. Interestingly, in my third house. But anyway, so just Mars is going to be in your sign for 2 months, and we'll obviously talk about this because throughout this month, throughout next month too, when Mars makes aspects to other planets, that's when you really want to pay attention. All right. So I've been saying in other signs, what makes a crab happy? You would know best. You're Cancer rising, your Cancer moon. You would know best. But think about crabs. Some like to swim. Remember, I said big focus on health, wellness, fitness. Okay. The next few weeks. All right. Crabs also, they a lot of them, especially hermit crabs, love sunlight. They need sunlight. All right. Go outside of nature. That's going to help you. All right. Being in touch with nature, really grounding yourself with the earth. Good food. Crabs love good food. All right. So this is a great time to get together with family and friends and loved ones and have these great meals and really just, yum, 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 right? Yum, yum, yum. Take them out to Applebee's, wherever you want. All right. Just foster these wonderful moments, all right, around food, and just have, tell some jokes or two. Maybe some, crab jokes, fish jokes, whatever it is. People they're gonna appreciate it. Okay. Now on September 6th, Mercury will square Uranus. We've had a few of these, right? Remember, they started way back in that full moon in Capricorn, July 21st. All right. So it's just, surprising news. There could be some surprising news, and it could be from a friend. Remember, Uranus is in Taurus in your 11th house. It could be something that has been on your mind as well, because this is for you. This is Mercury square Uranus. So you could be processing things, and you could have this big breakthrough about a friendship, a group that you belong to as well. So keep that in mind. It could also be something that has to do with your self-worth, self-value. Mercury is still in Leo at this point, your second house. So there could be money matters as well. In any case, this is you processing some things to have that breakthrough to move forward. Now, we end the week with the Sun opposite Saturn. Remember, you're feeling it from the get-go, all right? From the new moon in Virgo, the day when we have the new moon in Virgo. Remember, I said it's going to be opposite Saturn. So you've got the Sun in Virgo, opposite Saturn in Pisces. Remember, the Virgo Pisces axis. So see what's happening around this time, all right? Because it is going to be really strong energy. Again, Saturn being in your ninth house, spirituality, wisdom, your belief system, the way you see things, travel, publishing, broadcasting, those could all be really big themes that come up around this time, and you adapting to change and maybe even recognizing the lane that you want to be in, okay? Now, also big, I would say focus on your spiritual growth too. Remember what I said. Saturn is karma. Saturn rewards you. Sure, at this point with the Sun opposite Saturn, Saturn's really, he's put on the aviators at this point. He's like, mm-mm-mm. But listen, he's doing this because he's going to reward you. He's just testing you for a little bit. Remember what I said in your monthly forecast. At the end of this month, Mars will trine Saturn. Mars in your sign. So you see that we're moving to that. All right. So let's get started, Cancer. Let's see what's going on for you for the big week of September 2nd to the 8th. Again, for Cancer and Cancer rising and Cancer moon. If you want to read for any other placements in your chart, you are absolutely welcome to. All right. So Cancer, let's get to it. See what is going on for you for September 2nd to the 8th. Now, Cancer, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Cancer, you also know I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. I wouldn't be here without you, as you know. And I hope that you are, setting intentions for this new moon in Virgo. All right, let's get started. Okay. Yeah, you got some things going on. A lot of spiritual activity. Very interesting what's happening here, because there's some stuff that we're going to talk about. Okay, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be fine. But okay. You got the High Priestess. Great energy. I love this. What's really happening here is there is a sense of a big energy coming through. Is possibly not sure of the direction that you want to go. Remember, Neptune is bringing that fog. Really trust your intuition. You got the High Priestess here. She is a guardian of the subconscious, really going deep. Okay, so a lot of y'all could be doing that already. Remember, Saturn has been doing that for you in for your ninth house. Remember what I said, spirituality. Really big theme. And then don't forget, you also got Jupiter in Gemini, and you had Mars in Gemini in your 12th house. Okay, but Jupiter's still there, and that is the 12th house. It's the subconscious. You're going to be fine, but you're likely going really deep, really asking big questions, okay? This is bringing that wisdom. You've got all that knowledge inside you, all that wisdom inside you. You even see the two, columns from Solomon's temple here, wisdom. So really go within, all right? Really go within. Looks like a lot of y'all are doing it, but I don't want you to again, there's that fog that may come about. You got the King of Wands in the heart of your spread. Okay, so I love this energy. A lot of y'all could be going through this week where you feel really good. There is this parental energy coming through. He's more of an entrepreneur, so that could relate to a lot of y'all as well. But this is epitome of fire here. So fire, passion, all right? So you're just full of passion, and in a way that's almost like bouncy. Even actually the King of Wands, you see him tilted in his throne forward. He can't sit still. I mean, when I say epitome of fire, he's passion, all right? And he's also the king. So really strong energy here in terms of authority. And so use it, use it. It feels like there's going to be a lot of joy that you're going to be experiencing this week, especially with your passions, what you're passionate about. Remember, wands are your passions. Career could be a big thing. Wands are enterprise career as well, your profession. But this is really great. There could be something that you are definitely something new that's happening for you that's really making you feel empowered. All right. But again, a lot of work energy here, but transformative energy with the salamander, the Ouroboros, all of that here, all of that. You can see it in his throne at his feet. So changes as well. All right. So really feel that energy. You did get the Six of Pentacles in your challenge area. So it just feels like you've got a lot of spirituality here. All right. You've got a lot of spirituality here. You see, you got the moon in your crown. You got strength in the root of your spread as well. And now you've got the Six of Pentacles in your challenge area. So it's almost like don't cut yourself off from your spiritual path and your spiritual growth. And remember what I said, there is a sense of service to others that you will feel. That is just for the collective. Everyone's going to feel that with Virgo season, new moon in Virgo. It's coming to a point where it's not, this week isn't it's not like, it's how the things that you do relate to other people within your world. All right. So, really tap into you, okay? Really go expand spiritually. And even on the most basic level, what makes your life meaningful, right? Those experiences, I want you to have that this week. All right. And other people are going to be involved, and I don't want you to feel, I don't want you to cut them off this week, okay? Because you could be going so deep, especially with all this 12th house activity as well. And then you've got Mars moving into your sign as well. So there could be a sense of the 12th house is also like there is a sense of solitude, right? And a little bit of isolation, like removing yourself, but just don't cut yourself off to the point where people can't reach you and you can't reach people, because this is saying that, yes, you're going to want to go within, but you still want to be, part of the party. Okay. Now and the other thing is because it's Pentacles. Yes, we're talking money here as well. There could be some money matters that are happening. Okay. If you feel like some of y'all may not feel that you're being supported in some financial sense, or there's just this imbalance there. So as you explore spiritually, ask yourself, what can I do to bring that balance? Because King of Wands is Leo. Leo does rule your second house of income, finances, money. You got the Six of Pentacles. Pentacles, obviously money, wealth, but it's your physical reality as well. Now, you've got the moon in your crown. So yes, this could be a week. You got a lot on your mind. You got a lot on your mind, and that Mars and Cancer could really shift things. Even the retrogrades can shift things. New moon in Virgo, shift things. This is a big week of shifts. That might be the title for your video this week. But the moon, you see you got the High Priestess associated with the moon. You got the moon, the actual moon card in your crown. The moon is associated with you in astrology. Okay. Now the moon in tarot is attributed to Pisces. All right. So really, again, a lot of strong Pisces energy, especially as we approach that full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. But I'm going to point something out here. You see the sun behind the moon? So it's a matter of really connecting intuitively, emotionally too. All right. Going beyond the surface and really having things make sense. And things can only make sense when you go within and not overanalyze things. Okay. Not overthink things. Work with those energies. It seems like you are. Okay. And it is part of this evolutionary process that's happening. And it seems like you're aware of it. You're aware of this big transformation that's happening in your life. And I think that for a lot of y'all looking at your spot, it's going to be this inner transformation. Remember, King of Wands is all about transformation. And then you've got the moon, this evolutionary, emotionally evolutionary process. You got strength in the root of your spread. You got the High Priestess. Anyway, strength in the root of your spread is really great. Okay. So really hold on to that energy and ask yourself this week, what does bring me that strength? What brings me that strength that makes me feel empowered, and so I can continue to move forward, because I know there are infinite possibilities and I create my reality. And in order to do that, I need to know that I actually have it in me to do it. Okay. There's a lot of courage here. 8 is success too. And numerology. I mean, another Leo card, by the way. Okay. Strength is attributed to Leo. Remember what I said, self-worth, self-value. All right. So really spend that time feeling empowered and tapping into that source of strength that makes you feel empowered, whether it is God, whether it is the universe, whether it is your children or your, I don't know, Gucci bag, whatever it is. Just tap into it. Just tap into it. And then you got the 9 of Wands in your future. Okay. So there's a little bit of that squeeze. There's got to be something that seems like that you really, really want, something that you've been on this path on anyway, where remember I said you're going to have this opposition with Saturn this week with the sun. But so you know, we are going to feel a little bit of that squeeze. What I love about this is it's saying that you're not going to give up. This is the don't give up card. This is a Chumbawamba song. All right. Look at him. He's not giving up. He's saying, okay, I've gone through the ringer, universe. You really put me through the ringer. Bring it on. That's nothing. That's nothing. Nothing is going to take the wands away from me. Nothing. He's standing in front of his wands. He's protecting his wands. It's a lot of that protective energy. But again, this is really great because it's saying that despite any sort of storm that may be like brewing, you're going to say, I got the strength. I got this. Proud. You're going to be fine. I'll even clarify that for you. There you go. King of Swords. 2 kings here. All right. So, yeah. Some of y'all are going to be making some really big decisions based on something that happens this week. Okay. King of Swords, by the way, is Aquarius. So it could be with finances. It could be with shared resources as well. Loans, inheritance, bonuses, commissions, maybe joint bank accounts. There's something that you're getting a lot of clarity on. You have this really big, brilliant idea and you're ready to strike. Okay, you're ready to get going. You got these 2 kings here. All right. Have those conversations. Remember, I said this new moon in Virgo is in your 3rd house of communication. Logic, processing, intellect, thinking. That's what swords are. That's what they represent. All right. So yeah, a contract or something could come up. Now let's get to your stuff. Oh my goodness, Cancer! What a week! Y'all. I'm here for you. You know I'm here for you. All right. Now, if you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, all that fun algorithm stuff. You know I got you. Leave comments. Tell me what's going on. I want to know when Mars moves into your sign. Really, let me know. Let me know what's happening. All right, and I'm gonna let you know what's happening. All right, so Cancer, it looks like you're gonna, definitely gonna be making a decision this week for sure. Could have to do with partnerships or a relationship. And that's something that you may be thinking about. What's stirring within you. Okay. And it can be work. It can be love. It can be, again, you have so much family energy as well. There could be something there. Now, you got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. You got the pair here. King of Swords is more external. The difference between the King and the Queen, their powers are more external. Their energies are more external, whereas the Queen's more internal. And so this is all about loyalty. This is all about doing the right thing and leaving emotions at the door to make, the best judgment moving forward. Sword pointed straight to the sky, true perception, being honest in any situation, being honest with yourself. Okay. So it seems like there is a sense of this. And when I say leaving emotions at the door, it's just like, you don't want your emotions to cloud your judgment. Okay. Queen of Swords is very much like the justice card, right? Like the judge. Okay. But you see her hand, she's saying, come forth. Talk to me. All right. So there's that fairness. And anyway, you're definitely a lot on your mind this week. Okay. Processing a lot. 401s as well in your external factors area. Yeah. There's something that you're looking forward to. This is a card of joy. It's a card of a lot of mirth. Do people actually literally say that? I don't know. I read it a lot. Your mirth. But it is milestones as well. And it can be the celebration of a relationship, a partnership, getting proposed to. getting married, having a baby, getting a job promotion, a lot of that. It's really nice energy. It could be something with career for a lot of y'all. Looking at the King of Wands, Nine of Wands, Four of Wands here, um, and then actually the Four of Wands is attributed to Aries, and remember you've got the North Node in Aries still in your 10th house of career, so there could be some career energy this week as well. All right, now you also have got the Fool. Really great. You want this change. You want dramatic change. You want a brand new beginning. And this is your week for it with that new moon in Virgo. So continue to set those intentions. All right. The Fool, really interesting because the Fool is attributed to the planet Uranus. And remember, you're going to have Uranus is in Taurus in your 11th house. So yes, friendships, groups you belong to, but also your future hopes and wishes and dreams. So this is really great. Remember, I said there's this new moon is linked to Aquarius. The Fool attributed to Uranus. Aquarius is ruling planet. Therefore, a lot of Aquarius energy here. All right. This is really, really nice. You see the full abundance of the sun as well. So optimism and just this sense of just moving forward with only the essentials. So there, when I say like restarting this like a brand new story being told. So take that leap of faith, just like the Fool. All right, take that leap of faith. Have that faith in yourself, that trust in yourself. Now, lastly, you've got the Two of Swords in your final outcome. So yeah, there got to be some big decisions. Yes, you've got a lot going on up here, but like I said earlier, you really want to be connected emotionally and intuitively. Okay, you even see in the Two of Swords, her back is turned to the moon and the sea, intuition and emotion. So take some time out to really go within because it seems like these swords are heavy. These swords are really heavy. You can't hold them on. You're going to have to eventually make that decision. You're going to have to make that decision. But again, you're going to have to go within for that to happen. I'm going to clarify that. Oh, yeah, it is definitely something with partnerships and relationships, like I said earlier. Yep. There you go with the Lovers. Very interesting. It could be something that's been on your mind. And again, it can be work related for y'all. You've got a lot of wands here, but it could be work. You remember your North Node in your 10th house, and then Virgo energy is work anyway. You've got Nine of Wands, by the way, in your future as well. Sagittarius, right? The moon in Sagittarius. So that is your 6th house. Anyway, yeah. You got the Lovers, partnerships, relationships. There could be something here that you're weighing this decision on, but once you make that decision, oh, you're good. These are 2 cards of choice. Okay, so remember, you create your reality. Your reality. You've got that choice, and you've got to go within to make that decision. It can be something that is well, remember Venus is in Libra this week. Remember Libra, and this card is a Libra card. Like I said, the Queen of Swords is she. Well, I don't think I said, but she's Libra as well. So yeah, there could be something here with partnerships and relationships that is on your mind. It can be a job. It can be your relationship with a boss. It could be something that you're deciding, I want to break free from this and I want to do something differently, maybe start my own business. It can be a relationship with love, romance. It can, again, family stuff for y'all as well. Maybe even something platonic because you've got that friendship energy happening. But there you go. There you go. All right. You got Archangel Raphael here blessing you with all this love and all this guidance. And again, more sunlight here, that full abundance of the sun, which is optimism. There's, you've got a big decision to make. It just seems like you've got a big decision to make, but you're going to feel free. Okay. There's a reason why these 2 people here are naked. All right. There's that freeness and that innocence and not even you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. I know this is going over, but Cancer, you got a big old week. A lot of processing that you're going to be doing, a lot of decisions you're going to be making, and choices. Remember, the choice is yours. All right. You've got these decisions to make, and it just seems like once you make that decision, it's going to set you free into something that's very, very nice. Okay. Thanks so much, Cancer. Y'all are amazing. Next week. Oh gosh. Well, next week we'll go deeper in, next week's aspects, of course. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know what's going on, Cancer. I will see you next week. All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.